Hey guys, FinsGraphics here, and welcome to my review and unboxing of Wacom's new Intuos Creative Stylus 2. Now what this is a Wacom Cintiq style pen for an iPad. So this could be a really amazing product for all of my fans, all of you artists out there who really want to get into drawing, but don't want to fork out all that money for a Cintiq. You can just use one of these pens with your iPad. Now, we're going to be doing a full unboxing and review of these, see if they're worth your while, see if they're any good. If these work really well, I could see this being an amazing product for artists everywhere. A much cheaper price tag, really high functionality. With this sort of precision and pen, you might be able to do some really cool stuff. It has 2048 pressure sensitivity levels, and it uses Bluetooth to connect to your iPad and send that information. So if that works really well, that could be an amazing alternative to a Cintiq for you guys who just really want to get into art and have that same quality without having to fork out all that money. Now we also have here the Bamboo Stylus. Wacom was kind enough to send us these products before they were even released, so thank you so much, Wacom. But yeah, we basically thought we'd do a review of these. This is the Bamboo Stylus Fine Line, and it is the cheaper version. We're going to be doing a review and unboxing of both of them, so stay tuned for that and we'll get right into it. Alright, so first things first, let's open up the box here. Open the two tabs and slide out this device. We're going to put this documentation to the side for now and get right into the product itself. It comes in this nice little packaging with a little plastic piece on it, so let's slide it out of that. And this thing you get inside actually looks a lot like the Cintiq packaging case that you could hold your pen in, so that makes it really mobile, which is actually really awesome. So if we open up the box here, you can see you have the pen and the USB cable to charge it. So let's pull out the pen here and give it a closer look. My first impressions are that it seems really light, but also really durable. It looks like it's got some metal and plastic. This little rubber piece at the back can open up, and that's where you plug in your charging cable. It actually looks quite similar to the official Cintiq pen that I have right here. This is the Cintiq one, and this is the Intuos Creative Stylus. It looks almost identical. The Intuos Stylus is a little smaller, which is nice, and about the same weight, which is pretty amazing considering they have to fit in a battery and Bluetooth capability and all that stuff into here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing. You get this little bit of documentation and the case itself with the charging cable, which we can pull out of its casing right now. You get this nice little charging cable. It's very short, very thin and compact, which is nice, and it looks like it's a mini USB, so you can actually use any cable if you want to, so that's really handy. So yeah, that's pretty much all that comes in the box, but the box is really light and really portable, which is kind of key if you want to be able to do your art on the go and not lose anything. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing. Let's get right into how to set this thing up and how it works. Alright, so to set up your new stylus, you're going to have an iPad. It does not work with iPods, sadly, but who wants to draw on a tiny iPod anyway? If you're really serious about art, you're going to want to have an iPad to draw on. Works with any iPad, iPad mini, iPad Air, iPad 3rd generation, any iPad will work, and all you have to do is go to the App Store and install an app called Bamboo Paper. So once you open the Bamboo Paper app, there'll be a little thing in the corner that looks like a little Wi-Fi icon. Open that up, and you'll see there's a little button on the pen in the very middle. All you have to do is just click that, and it'll start the Bluetooth pair. You'll know it's working if the little blue indicator light goes on. And then all you have to do is just press the very tip of the device onto the little dot, and that will connect it and also calibrate it. So let's give it a shot here. We can just sort of draw some little squiggles. It looks pretty good from what I can tell, but I'm not really good at drawing stuff freehand here. So I'm going to give it over to my brother Sky, and he's going to see if we can actually use this to draw something good, and if it's actually practical for you to buy, and if it's worth it.
Hey guys, it's Sky, and like Finn said, I'm going to be actually drawing on the iPad with this stylus to see if it's actually a good alternative to, say, a Cintiq or other drawing tablets. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we are in the Bamboo app. We're going to be trying out the two different pens. This is the cheaper one, this is the more expensive. This is the Intuos pen and the Bamboo. I'm going to do the Bamboo first. So we're going to go set it up here. Alright, so this is the only app right now that actually supports these styluses completely, but the other applications are going to be trying to support these. Alright, so let's try and draw some stuff. So let's go with a square first and see how straight we can get these lines. Alright, so not the straightest lines. I'm just going to try again. These things take practice. You really have to get used to the pen before you really judge it. So I'm gonna try again here. Yeah, this right here, this is erase. And what's really cool, if you go faster, it actually gets bigger. You see that, how the brush got bigger when I actually move out? That's a really cool feature that I think every single program should have. So there's two boxes in that. Let's try and draw an eye real quick. So that looks, can do some pretty good stuff with this. And yeah, you do have to get used to styluses. No matter what stylus it is, you have to get used to it. So look at the smoothness of that line. Wow. So yeah, this pen is pretty good. It's not the best. It's not quite as good as the Cintiq. I'd still recommend going over your own drawings with this. But what's cool is that you can take a picture, say with the iPad, then go over it. You don't have to scan it in or anything. Just take a picture of whatever you do and go over it with this. I think that'd be really cool. But let's switch over and look at the other pen now. Alright, so here's the other pen. I got it configured and stuff like that. So let's try and draw some stuff with this one. This one's nice because you can actually hit the undo button and a eraser button. So if I draw a line like that, ooh, that's a smooth one, and undo it, and then I can also erase. So let's erase that line. Ooh, I'm liking the feel of this one. Okay, so I'm going really sketchy with these lines. If you actually took time, like I can see how this could get really nice. Like, you could get really good at this. I'm just feeling out the territory with these, but these are really good. Like I'm amazed at how well these work. Like these are really close to the Cintiq for how they work and stuff. So that's really good. And you do have to charge them, so you get what you pay for, right? But this is a really good alternative. The Bamboo stylus is actually a lot lighter. And it only has the erase button, so it's kind of I would go with the Intuos stylus, because that undo, if you want to get a good line, you have to try the same line over and over, and being able to hit that undo button is really nice. Also able to get way better lines easier with it. So this is definitely a better one, but it is more expensive. So I mean, your pick. So yeah, these are both definitely very good styluses. I definitely recommend this if you already have an iPad. So after about 20 minutes of trial and error, this is what I came up with. I'm sure that if you practice for longer, you can get a way better result, but I'm actually pretty happy with this. Like the lines are really smooth. I can definitely see you doing some really amazing stuff with this. So yeah, once you put it into the computer, you can see that the lines look really good. So if I got something like this with only like 20 minutes of practice, that just shows that once you get used to this is definitely a viable tool for artists.
Alright, so in conclusion, these two pens by Wacom are both amazing, really good products. Now, having that said, I do want to get into some of their cons. I kind of want to just go over who I think this product is marketed for, or who it would work best for. Now, I would say that this pen is marketed more for people who are either getting into art and already have an iPad. This would really up your game, and you have to spend a little bit of time, granted, but you could get some really amazing results with these Intuos or even the Bamboo. They have such fine tips, and you can do really smooth lines, and these Bluetooth hotkeys are absolutely a must if you're trying to do art. Now, that is the application I think it is good for, but if you are already a good artist and you want to up your game, you want to start getting stuff done faster, maybe you already have an iPad or a smaller Wacom tablet, I don't think this is a replacement for the Cintiq by any means. It's just not fast enough nor tactile enough to really be a professional product. So if you're really into art, I would recommend getting the Cintiq hands down, but this is still definitely an amazing product, especially because iPad apps for doing art are actually extremely powerful. There are some apps like ArtRage, Procreate, Art Studio, lots of really good Sketchbook, lots of really good apps for the iPad for drawing, and getting one of these would make it so much easier. I can't even say, like, these things, they are really good. Now, like Sky said, when you first get them, they're gonna take some getting used to, for sure. Trying to make sure you guys know that. They're not going to be an easy thing. You're not going to pull it out of the box and be like, whoa! It's going to take some work, and you're going to have to take things slow at first as well. But for me, if we had started out with this, I would have been so happy. You can take a photo of your sketch that you've already done on paper if you want to, and then just go over it with the pen and make sure every line is really smooth, really good, and you could come out with some amazing results. Anyway, I'm rambling on again. Sorry about that. That's pretty much it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. It would mean a lot. And if you want to check out these amazing pens, you can go to Wacom.com. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out and get it for yourself. If you're just getting into art and you want something that is not super expensive like the tablets or the Cintiqs, I would definitely recommend this Bamboo. It's totally worth it. I do want to mention quickly too, though, that I was not paid by Wacom to make this video by any means. They actually just saw some of my previous videos and thought they were really cool and wanted to send me something as kind of a thank you, and happened to be some of these pens. And I thought that you guys would really love a video on these because you guys are always asking me what kind of Wacom tablet you should get to get into art, what kind of tablet I use, all that stuff. So I thought you guys would really enjoy if I did a video about these, and they're not even out yet, so that's pretty cool. They come out, I think, mid-October, so you guys can get them for yourselves if you would like. And yeah, again, hit that like button if you like this video, and I will see you all next time. Peace! Whew.